Are you living a life of significance? Once a Sunday school teacher called his students. He showed them a 10-rupee note and asked them, "What can you buy with this?" While some said chocolates and others said biscuits, some others said ice cream. And then to their horror, he crumpled it very well. And then again he lifted it from the ground. He put it down and he just nicely smashed it and then took it and asked them, "Now, what can you buy with this?" Still they said ice cream, biscuits, chocolates. Then he looked at them. This 10-rupee note did not lose its value because it is crumbled. The same way, your life is not about what talents you have or what car you are coming in or how much money you have or what education you will achieve. It's about yourself. It's about the value God has placed in you. You are made in the image of God beautifully and fearfully. That determines your significance. That determines who you are. And you know, the same thing happens everywhere. Once a college professor was giving a send-off party to his students. He kept a lot of cups. While some looked very beautiful, attractive, some looked plain, and he kept a bowl of coffee. And he said them to go and take their own coffee. Everybody went and searched for beautiful cups. Looking at them, he said, "All of you went in search of beautiful cups. But did the coffee tasted the same or not?" They were just laughing. So he said, life is all about this. Life is not about the car you drive or the things you have or the money you have. These are all false seductions. Life is what you possess inside, what God has bestowed upon you. Try to enjoy it. Many times while trying to pursue these false seductions, you forget that life, you forget the main thing. While trying to search for the beautiful cups, sometimes you forget even the taste of the coffee. So try to live a life of significance. God has made us significant in every way. He underlined the significance of human being by coming himself as a human being to this dusty planet. And you know, when he came, he did not go to the wealthy, he did not go to the powerful. He went to a common man. He went to a small little lady who wanted to make a house, to a carpenter, to shepherds. To the common man he went, who wanted the Messiah to come. That is it. Significance in the eyes of God is totally different what the world thinks about it. And he did not make his initial revelation in the passion of power or royalty, but in a humble shepherd's place. That is our God. So, but even though God wants everybody to live a significant life, many of us do not live that life. We do not achieve that potential what God has put in us. We do not unlock the potential what has been given to us. What is potential? Potential is the dormant ability, is the unused ideas, what we can achieve but we have not yet achieved. That is within us. Why we have not yet achieved the potential? I would tell you a little story. A rich man was having a lot of wealth and he was trying to get inside a room at late night. And you know, a thief followed him and both of them ended up in the same room. And the thief knew that the man is having a lot of wealth with him. So the whole night he was searching everywhere, every suitcase of his, and he could not find it. The next day morning, the thief came to the rich man and asked him, "This is the first time I failed as a thief. Where have you kept your wealth?" He said, "I have put it under your pillow. The money is with you, done tumhari paas hai." So that is the way. Many of us have lot of potential within us, but we try to search everywhere else. We want to become like somebody else. We are unique. God has given unique potential, unique talents, but we want to follow someone else. We want to become like them. How nice it is to see someone be themselves, not to adapt to somebody's views and somebody's thoughts. It's best when we see somebody be themselves. There is a wealth of potential within each one of us. If I ask you which is the wealthiest part in this planet Earth, some of you might say the oil fields of Saudi Arabia, or the diamond mines of South Africa, or the gold mines of South America. But I would say the wealthiest part of the planet Earth lies in the local cemetery. Buried beneath those sacred grounds are songs that were supposed to sung but have never been sung. Ideas that never became reality. Poems that have never been written but were supposed to be written. Many of us have dormant abilities like that. We want to do, but we have never achieved it. That's why many of us do not live a significant life. Each one of us have a unique strength. We should search for those strengths. If you ask a fish to climb a tree, it will always think that the whole life that it's a stupid one. Because the fish is powerful in water. The monkey is powerful in tree. You ask and you make a fight between an alligator and a bear. Who will win is determined based on the terrain. If the fight happens in the swamp, the alligator will win. If the fight you switch the terrain and it happens on the land, the bear will win. That is the difference. Where you win depends on your strength. What is your strength? You have to latch on to it. Do not try to become like somebody else, because it's beautiful to see somebody be themselves. Many people adapt to some others because they wanted to be cool. They wanted to please someone else. But it's so nice to see a Fruit Loop in a world of Cheerios. It's great to be different. I tried to get this after a long time. When you are born to stand out, why try to fit in? It's always great to be different, to be creative, to stand out. If you do not know your strength yet, might be you have to ask the designer who created you, who designed you beautifully. Each and every cell in your body is designed by a beautiful and intelligent designer. Why don't you go to him, ask him what is your strength and what you should concentrate and what you should follow and what is that potential which has to be tapped. Live a significant life.